Spelling Lady. With your host, Adrian Catfish Harris.
Hello and welcome to Political Beatdown, where we look at the spin doctors of politics and beat the truth out of what was spin. I am Catfish and I am your host. It seems that in all of social media, the whole world has been Trumpified. Now, traditional in social media has been comparing the Don to another historical figure, Adolf Hitler. But here at Political Beatdown, we like to compare the fake with the truth. And the truth is, in 1964, one of the champions of white pride was George Wallace. So let's take a look at the video.
In the name of the greatest people that have ever trod this earth, I draw the line in the dust and toss the gauntlet before the feet of tyranny, and I say segregation now, segregation tomorrow, and segregation forever. Let us send this message back to Washington by our representatives who are here with us today, that from this day we are standing up, and the heel of tyranny does not fit the neck of an upright man, that we intend to take the offensive and carry our fight for freedom across this nation, wielding the balance of power we know we possess in the Southland, that we, not the insipid bloc voters of some sections, will determine in the next election who shall sit in the White House of these United States.
And now a clip from Democracy Now! In which George Wallace's daughter, Peggy Wallace Kennedy, compares Donald Trump to her father. Now let's look at the Don in 2016.
MSNBC's Rachel Maddow has been among those to note the similarities in rhetoric between Donald Trump and George Wallace's 1968 presidential campaign. This clip is from her show. It begins with George Wallace.
You know what you are? You're a little punk, that's all you are. You haven't got any guts. You've got too much hair on your head, partner. You got a load on your mind, that's right.
Boy, what a bunch of losers, I'll tell you. You are a loser. You really are a loser. Now get him out.
Presidential candidate Donald Trump. In November, a Black Lives Matter protester at a Trump rally in Birmingham, Alabama, was kicked and punched by Trump supporters as Trump yelled, "Get him the hell out of here." Trump later defended his supporters, telling Fox News, quote, "Maybe the protester should have been roughed up because it was absolutely disgusting what he was doing." I want to turn to George Wallace's daughter, Peggy Wallace Kennedy, who told BuzzFeed she compared her father to Donald Trump, saying, quote, "There are a great deal of similarities as it relates to their style and political strategies, the two of them. They have adopted the notion that fear and hate are the two greatest motivators of voters." She went on to say, quote, "They both can draw a crowd and work up a crowd. My father was a very fiery and emotional speaker and was able to tap into the fears of the poor and working class white people." But Peggy Wallace Kennedy said her father may have actually been less extreme than Trump in some respects. She said, quote, "I think my father had more self-restraint and respect for the institutions of government than Trump does," she said, adding, quote, "I think my father understood the limitation of the executive branch of government where I don't think Trump does. And I think Daddy, even though he used coded language to use racial themes, he never attacked a culture based on their religion and race. He used coded language to suggest the racial themes, but he never specifically attacked a group of people based on their religion and race."
As you can see, the Don is the new George Wallace, and white pride is just as alive as it was in 1964. Our field correspondent, Jeffrey Lyman, went out to Hollywood Boulevard with our field team asking tourists who would they rather marry, shag, or kill. What do you think? Is it Bernie, Hillary, or Trump? Political Beatdown, getting people fired up out there.
We're watching Political Beatdown, and today we're taking over the streets of Hollywood to ask people what they think about the presidential candidates. Let's ask them some questions. If you had to jump out of a plane with a presidential candidate, who would you choose to jump out with?
I will say Bernie Sanders because I want to feel the burn.
I would use Trump because I can use his massive body to brace the impact. He'll be down there. I'll get on top. That way I survive. He's gone. He'll explode like a basketball, like popping a basketball underneath.
I mean, he is orange, so who would you marry, shag, and kill?
I would kill Donald. I would shoot. Did you say shoot?
Shag.
You mean live with?
Shag, like, you know.
You talking about have intercourse with? Wow.
Oh my God.
I might shag Bernie. I might shag Bernie, but
And marry Hillary.
I'd marry Hillary.
Okay, awesome.
I'd marry Hillary and Bern. How about that?
Okay, both at the same time.
Yeah, I'm gonna do.
Give me the sister wife. If you had to decide, have Donald Trump as president or you only eat McDonald's for an entire year, which one would you choose?
McDonald's for an entire year. I don't even know. Okay, let's just put it this way. I'm looking into other countries to move to if he becomes president, if that says anything. So it would never be him. Whatever.
So you would rather eat Big Macs for a year?
Yes, I would. And my stomach would hate me, but yeah, no.
I'm gonna eat McDonald's for the entire year.
I will eat McDonald's for the whole year. I like McDonald's.
You like McDonald's?
Yeah, I like chicken nuggets. I like their fries.
Okay, how about if you had to choose one of the candidates to do your taxes, who would you choose?
Ooh, that is a good question. Cause see, it would be between Bernie and Trump, and I really, to be honest with you, I'm not actually sure which I would pick. I'll tell you what's going on. If I wanted to get away with in the government, I'd probably pick Trump. He knows exactly how to do that. He's been doing it for years.
Someone to do my taxes, I would say Hillary, just because she's a woman and she could do my taxes for me anytime.
Who would you choose to do your taxes?
Me?
You caught me there. It have to be the guy we love to hate. I don't even want to say his name, but
You can say it.
no, Donald Trump.
Any reason why?
Well, I read his books, and the breakdown of the mathematics works for me.
If you had to choose one of them to do your taxes, who would you choose?
But you can choose any of them because they should all know taxes. They should all, any of them. I don't have no special one that I would choose.
If you had to choose one, you wouldn't choose any in particular?
No, I wouldn't. I probably wouldn't choose none of them.
Okay. What about if you had to get drunk at a bar with any of the candidates?
I'll get drunk at a bar with Donald Trump. It would be hilarious. Because when I finish with him, woo.
If you could get drunk at a bar with any of the candidates, who would you get drunk with?
Sanders. Yeah, definitely. I would definitely get drunk with him because he's pro-pot.
Who would you get drunk with?
Definitely be Hillary. She'll spill the beans.
What about watching your kids? If you had to choose one of them to watch your children, who would you choose?
Definitely not Trump. I think he wants to sleep with one of his own. So I would definitely pick Bernie. I think my kids would get very scared of Hillary's face. She would freak them out, especially that smile. Bernie, they would look at him as Grandpa. Grandpa passes out while reading a story. They climb all over Grandpa. Everything's cool.
Wow, those answers really surprised me. What about you guys? Wow, that is so crazy. Well, if you like that, we got more in store for you. Don't touch that dial. We'll be right back with more Political Beatdown on LA Late Night.
I'm sorry. But I don't want to be an emperor. That's not my business. I don't want to rule or conquer anyone. I should like to help everyone if possible. Jew, Gentile, black man, white. We all want to help one another. Human beings are like that. We want to live by each other's happiness, not by each other's misery. We don't want to hate and despise one another. In this world there's room for everyone, and the good earth is rich and can provide for everyone. The way of life can be free and beautiful, but we have lost the way. Greed has poisoned men's souls, has barricaded the world with hate, has goose-stepped us into misery and bloodshed. We have developed speed, but we have shut ourselves in. Machinery that gives abundance has left us in want. Our knowledge has made us cynical, our cleverness hard and unkind. We think too much and feel too little. More than machinery, we need humanity. More than cleverness, we need kindness and gentleness. Without these qualities, life will be violent, and all will be lost. The aeroplane and the radio have brought us closer together. The very nature of these inventions cries out for the goodness in men, cries out for universal brotherhood, for the unity of us all. Even now, my voice is reaching millions throughout the world. Millions of despairing men, women, and little children, victims of a system that makes men torture and imprison innocent people.
Welcome back to Political Beatdown. My name is Amalisha. Today in the studio we have two contestants who will be guessing who said that. A game where our politicians, Hillary Clinton, Bernie Sanders, and Donald Trump, made some statements during this campaign. So, can you please tell me your name and just one sentence about yourself?
My name is Chris, and I like ice on my buttocks.
The hell?
Buttocks.
Ice on the buttocks. Okay. And how about you?
My name's Colton, and I just have to say I like ice in a cup in my drink, and it doesn't go anywhere else.
Okay.
That's all I gotta say.
Those are some interesting contestants today. And now let us go to the streets of Hollywood, where we randomly ask people those questions. So let's see what the number one question is. Don't let anyone tell you that it's corporations and businesses that create jobs. And what do you think?
As a black man, I think it is corporations that businesses build jobs, but since they don't think that, I think it's Donald Trump.
Donald Trump, he said. Let's see. And how about you?
And since I'm a white man, I think it was Donald Trump too.
Okay, let's see what the people on the streets of Hollywood say.
I just heard that one. Shoot, who was it? Is it Bernie? Probably Bernie. Let's go Bernie. Bernie.
It's actually Hillary.
Dude, you suck! Why'd you give me that answer, man?
But you know, did y'all see that woman blow her nose in her hand?
Because you're copying each other. Don't
He
copy
gave me the
each other.
answer.
No.
Be smart. Don't copy each other.
He ain't white either.
And now, let's go to the question number 2. It's better to show up than to give up. So, what do you think?
Sitting Bull. No. Bernie Sanders.
Bernie Sanders? Okay.
All he can do is...
And how about you?
I think it's Bernie Sanders. I think.
What?
Bernie.
Bernie. I ain't
Let's
feeling no
see
burn.
what the answer is.
You want to say Hillary?
It's actually Bernie. Okay.
But you stole my answer, white man.
There's only 3 choices, dude.
Okay, and let's see what the next question is. I am the worst thing that ever happened to ISIS.
Hillary!
Okay.
Hillary.
Okay.
Let's get this straight. I'm white and Hillary.
Okay. So let's see the answer.
Trump.
Excellent. Yes, it is Trump. Thank you.
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie.
Okay. You
Keep
guys,
making us lose.
you guys, you suck.
It's
You
a
suck.
lie.
I'm sorry. And let's see what the question number 4 is. The last time that I actually drove a car was in 1996. Who said that?
Last time I drove cars in 1866.
Damn you.
Bernie
old.
Sanders.
Is that a quote or are you that old?
18. Last time I drove a car, I was drunk.
Okay.
How you doing?
Okay.
Well,
And you?
the last time I drove anything, it was a John Deere and it was yesterday. So I think I'm a white woman here and go with Hillary.
Hillary. Okay.
She ain't white either.
The hell color are she? Purple?
Okay, let's see what the answer is. Who said that?
Trump. I see it, Trump. Yeah.
I see Trump. Trump.
It's actually Hillary.
I see it. It sounded kind of like, it sounded like kind of up myself, like, oh, well, I don't need to do it anymore.
Hell yeah.
Very good.
That threw me for a loop, but then I can see, Hillary not driving because I can see her butt.
But you can't see color.
I can see her buttocks.
Okay. And question number 5. Now pay We have a lot of kids who don't know what work means. They think work is a 4-letter word. Last chance.
First of all, work is not a word, it's a phrase. Haha. And that would have been Donald Trump because he does not know how to spell, nor does he know how to work. Aha.
Okay, Donald Trump doesn't know how to work?
He doesn't, wait a minute, work? No, he does not.
Okay.
Well, at least he knows how to count letters, I'm guessing. But I'm going to go with Trump. And yeah, I'm going to go with Trump.
Okay, they're going with Trump. Let's see the answer.
Trump.
They think that work is a 4-letter word. Trump.
Yeah, Trump.
It's actually Hillary again.
You did it again.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Buttocks is a 4-letter word.
Don't forget the
You
ice.
guys.
B-U-T hocks.
You're the worst contestants we've ever had on this show.
And the
okay?
weirdest one.
Who's she talking to? I'm from Compton and I'll mess you up.
I'd like to see that. And
So would
we
I.
have a winner here. The prize is a trip to Disneyland.
Ain't nobody want to go to no Disney.
Ain't nobody going nowhere with you, Miss Thing.
Actually, sorry, our entire budget went to producing this segment. So
That's it, Helper. That's it. That's it.
I hope
That's
you
it.
enjoy the show. Stay tuned to Political Beatdown. Courtney's Corner is coming up next.
She about to get beat down. You about to get beat down. Getting ready to get beat down.
Suck.
Yeah, getting ready to
You
get beat
suck.
down.
To those who can hear me, I say, do not despair. The misery that is now upon us is but the passing of greed, the bitterness of men who fear the way of human progress. The hate of men will pass, and dictators die, and the power they took from the people will return to the people, And so long as men die, liberty will never perish. Soldiers, don't give yourselves to brutes. Men who despise you, enslave you, who regiment your lives, tell you what to do, what to think, and what to feel, who drill you, diet you, treat you like cattle, use you as cannon fodder. Don't give yourselves to these unnatural men with machine minds and machine hearts. You are not machines. You are not cattle. You are men. You have the love of humanity in your hearts. You don't hate. Only the unloved hate. The unloved and the unnatural. Soldiers, don't fight for slavery. Fight for liberty. In the 17th chapter of St. Luke it is written, the kingdom of God is within man. Not one man nor a group of men, but in all men. In you. You, the people, have the power. The power to create machines. The power to create happiness. You, the people, have the power to make this life free and beautiful. To make this life a wonderful adventure. Then in the name of democracy, let us use that power. Let us all unite. Let us fight for a new world. A decent world. That will give men a chance to work, that will give youth a future and old age a security. By the promise of these things, brutes have risen to power, but they lie. They do not fulfill that promise. They never will. Dictators free themselves, but they enslave the people. Now let us fight to fulfill that promise. Let us fight to free the world, to do away with national barriers, to do away with greed, with hate and intolerance. Let us fight for a world of reason. A world where science and progress will lead to all men's happiness. Soldiers, in the name of democracy, let us all unite!
We pay a weekly and humorous homage to the best political memes that have come from the campaign trail from all the political candidates. We have received an enormous amount of submissions from our viewers at home. All right, let's have a look. The question of the night is, who wore it better? Or who has better ears, rather, Trump or the corn? Our top voted joke of the night was submitted by Tracy in New York City. Congrats, Tracy. You just won airfare and tickets to our next show taping. Tracy wrote, if Trump does become president, will we have to refer to his travel jet as Air Force One? Wow, that's great. I've always wanted to get on there. Well, let's say this. If Donald Trump does become president, I volunteer as tribute for the Hunger Games. Okay. Weird. That last joke brings us, okay guys, we get it. That last joke brings us to our next segment, the top 5 Donald Trump campaign slogans of the week. Let's take a look. Number 5, we shall overcome. Comb over to the dark side. Democrats, you're fired. This country needs the D. And lastly, number 1, make America white again. Man, you guys are just too much. It's been crazy in the meme world this week. I know. We're running out of time, so let's focus our laughter and attention to the actual candidates who stand a chance of winning the election. Let's have a look at the issues that matter. Tacos. It's pretty basic, but I don't want to talk about it. Teacher. Hey man, you know what? I haven't seen him either. No sellout. Fight Club. Hillary. You had one job. Sexist. Bernie, 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 Bernie. Okay, guys, looks like we're out of time. Thanks for joining us tonight on the Political Beatdown. Next week in the corner, we will be sitting and having having a talk with the president, and we'll be discussing his vacation and pictures from his trip to Cuba. Next up, we have Jeremy Jesse with his segment, Human Morality. Stay tuned.
People of America, I have a vision that one day everyone will love this country and help this country. I have a vision that one day children won't have to starve to death. Somebody who makes $100 billion a year will not be affected by adding one more percentage. That would be like donating $1 when you just found a $100 bill. I have a vision that one day everyone will love one another and help one another. Not all Muslims are terrorists. If they were, Obama would have blown this country up and Steve Jobs would have put explosives in your iPhones. Yes, they were Muslims, not terrorists. Not all Republicans are racist. If they were, Abraham Lincoln would have never died for this country. He was a Republican, not a racist. If all Mexicans were rapists and drug dealers, then Cesar Chavez would have never died because of lack of nutrition due to his hunger strikes for farm workers. I have a vision that one day we will stop killing ourselves with bullets and bombs. One day little boys and girls will be able to sleep at night without crying themselves to sleep. We need to start spreading peace and love and compassion, not war and hate. I have a vision that one day everyone will love themselves and help themselves. We need to teach our children to not do drugs, to not sell drugs, and to not make drugs, but to overcome it. People of planet Earth, I have a vision that one day everyone will love and help this planet. Without our planet, who are we? We don't need to create wars with other countries. We need to go solar so that our energy is limitless. We are brothers and sisters. We argue about our differences, but one thing I can tell you is that we were born human and we will die human. We are all one.
I ain't mad.